Currently remains one of the most popular Hungarian writers. Lederer is the surname of a German and it means leather worker. The principal is in a peculiar situation. Now he calls for an urgent meeting. Welcome dear students. I am Mrs. Reena, lecturer, Department of English at Vidyashram First Grade College, Mysuru. In this session, let us discuss the one-act play Refund of BCom 4th Sem. So today we will be knowing about the playwright and also introduction to the play, characters of the play, and we will be going through the summary of the play and the theme of the play. So here is the introduction to the author. The author of Refund is Fritz Carenty, who was born on 25th June 1887 and he lived up to 29th August 1938. He was a Hungarian author, playwright, poet, journalist and translator. He was the first proponent of the 6 degrees of separation concept in his 1929 short story Chains. Currently remains one of the most popular Hungarian writers. He was the father of poet Gábor Karenty and writer Frank Carenty. And some of his notable works are the drama, a fair satire, that means a comic satire in one act, which was published in the year 1925. Then Refund, it is also a farce comic in one act adapted from the Hungarian by Percival Wilde. Next, A Journey Round My Skull in the year 1939 and it is translated from the Hungarian by Vernon Duckworth Barker. It is believed that he had brain tumor and he underwent a surgery. So this is an autobiographical work written by him after his brain surgery. So the title is A Journey Round My Skull. Next is Voyage to Faramido and Capillaria in the year 1966, introduced and translated by Paul Tabori. Now here is the introduction to this one-act play, Refund. The one-act play, Refund, was adopted and translated by the American playwright Percival Wilde. The one-act play, Refund, was written in the year 1938. This is the story of former student Vasakov, who demands that his tuition fees should be refunded because he feels his education was worthless. But he loses his fight when he is tricked by the mathematics teacher. The play Refund is full of humor which deals with an extraordinary, absurd situation. Now let us know about the important characters of this play. So Vasakov is the central character of the play Refund. He is dejected and has lost all hope of finding a job. Vasakov is an unemployed man about 40 years old. And the other characters in this play are the principal of the school and also the play present 4 teachers of the school. They are the history master, physics master, geography master and the mathematics master. Now let us move on to the summary of the play. The play Refund is full of humor which deals with an extraordinary, ludicrous situation. The main character in the play is Vasarkov, and he is 40 years old. He could not get employment, and wherever he went, people used to say that he is not fit for anything, and also nothing worthwhile he has learned when he was studying. One day, Wasserkopf met a Lederer. Lederer is the surname of a German and it means leather worker, and asked him about his business. When the Lederer told him about foreign exchange and Hungarian money, Wasserkopf was not able to understand anything. He kept on asking questions to clear his doubt, for which when he kept on asking the questions, the Lederer told him that when you don't know the silly thing, what you have studied, you better go to your school and get your tuition fees back. So Vasarkov, who was jobless and didn't have any finance, this idea sounded something beneficial to him. So he went to the school where he studied once, and he decided to demand the principal that to give back or refund his tuition fees which he had paid long back. So when he asked for the refund of his tuition fees, the principal is shocked because after 18 years, he has come back to school thinking that he has learned nothing worthwhile, and so he can get his tuition fees back. The principal is in a peculiar situation. Now he calls for an urgent meeting with all the other staff members. So they decided to keep a re-examination for Wasserkopf, and they argued that whatever answers he gives, they have to, whether it is right or wrong, they will prove him right. So this was the plan made by principal and the teachers, that they wanted to prove that he is a brilliant one or he is an intelligent boy. He has learned the necessity things from the school. Principal and teachers plan to hold a re-examination for him. So one by one, each teacher questions him and justified his wrong answer to correct one, and they mark him excellent. According to the plan, the teachers one by one started asking questions to him and justified his wrong answers as the correct one, and they marked him excellent. For example, the teachers who questioned him were the history teacher, the physics teacher, the geography teacher, and the maths teacher. As soon as Wasserkopf entered the room, the history teacher asked him to sit. But he declines his offer and he kept standing. So at that time, the maths teacher came and said that he is not willing to sit. He wants to stand for a long time, so he is physically fit and he is physically strong. And principal was the physical education teacher there, and he was physical instructor of that school. So he marked him excellent. Wasserkopf was aware that the teachers are going to trick him. So he was alert about that, and he said that I am alert about what you are doing. So immediately the teachers marked excellent for that also. The teachers that he was alert about the things which is happening there in the school. He was careful about the questions asked by the teachers, and as he said that he was alert about that, the principal awards him very good for his alertness. The history master awards him with perseverance, and the mathematics teachers says that his logic is excellent. So in the beginning, the history master asked him a question that how long the 30 years war took place. The answer was there itself. So the teachers said that the teachers had told, principal and the teachers had told him that if your answers are wrong, we will prove that you have not learned anything from the school and we will refund your fees, tuition fees. So, purposely Vasarkov decided to give the wrong answers. Then, as planned before, the teachers were very alert to prove Vasarkov's wrong answers as the right answers. So, the history teacher asked the question like, how long the 30 years war took place? So, the answer is in that only, that is 30 years. But Vasarkov says that it is 7 meters. Suddenly, the maths teacher, he is a brilliant one, and the maths teacher enters and he comes for the help of history teacher. So, the maths teacher connects the answer of Vasarkov, that is 7 meters, to Einstein's relativity. So, according to Einstein relativity, 1 year can be represented as a meter. Like that, they prove that the war took place only 7 meters or 7 years. And here also they prove that the answer given to the question of history teacher was right. The next examiner is the physics master. So he remembers that Vasarkov and his friends used to call him as cannibals. So he was angry on them for that reason, and he asks the question, do the clock of the church steeples appear smaller when you walk away from that, or whether it is the same? Immediately, Vasarkov says that it gets larger as he walks away. So, Vasarkov has decided that he is going to give the wrong answers for all the questions, and teachers already decided that wrong answers should be proved correct. So, we all know that as we move far from the object, move away from the object, that object looks smaller. But here he says that, Vasarkov says that the clock looks larger when he moves away from it. So, immediately the physics master says that he wants the answer in one word. So he says that as. Vasarkov didn't like physics teachers. He wanted to call him and he gave the answer as. So somehow this physics master also proves that the answer given by him is the correct answer. Next comes the geography master. The geography teacher asks, what city of the same name is the capital of German province of Brunswick? So here Vasarkov knew that the answer is there in the question itself. He says the answer, but he says the answer, he won't mention the name of that city. He says the answer as same. So like that, the teacher says the answer is correct because he mentioned the same as in the question. So the answer is there itself, and he was proved excellent, proved that he passed even in the geography examination. So now it was the turn of mathematics teacher. The mathematics teacher was ready to ask 2 questions, that is one easy question and one difficult question. The mathematics teacher asked, the easy question included the questions like the speed of light, the distance between sun and the star, and also the circumference of 109 polyhedron. Looking at the question, the principal and the other teachers were stunned. So though it was mentioned as an easy question, it was the difficult questions to answer. So the principal and the other teachers were stunned because if he gives the wrong answer, they have to refund. But for the easy questions, Vasarkov gave the wrong answer. The maths teacher got angry and he said that you have given the wrong answer, so we are going to refund your fees. And the master says that you have given the wrong answer and that we have decided to give your tuition fees back, and now you can tell us the exact amount which we have to give you. So immediately Vasakov start counting exact number of amount which he had paid as his tuition fees. So immediately the math teacher says that you are right, this answer is correct, and this was the difficult question which I asked you. So here Vasakov was tricked by the math teacher. So the easy question was the difficult question which was asked by the math teacher, and the difficult question was the easy question which was asked by him. Next, Vasakov, without knowing that he is going to fall into their trap, gives them the list of the exact amount. So the mathematics master says that was a difficult question to give the exact amount of your tuition fees, for which you gave the right answer. Next, now he is proved excellent in the entire subject and they throw him out without allowing him to saying anything further. So the play is full of humor and full of ridiculous situation. It also shows the ability of teachers to manage the situation and how they tackle Vasakov without spoiling the reputation of their school. The play's theme is wit and cooperation. So it's a humor there and cooperation among the principal. You can see the cooperation among the principal and the teachers. So they all together, they could solve their problem easily. This play showcases teachers' wit and unity in the face of an ill-natured old pupil, Vasakov, who returns to his old school with an absurd demand. This play is a satire on today's educational system which has failed to prepare students for life. In the next session, let us discuss the language component. Thank you. Stay safe and healthy.